Hi guys, welcome to BTM Afrika. My name is NYDJ, and guess what? I've got one artist, fine Ghanaian artist, had an amazing 2017-2018. He's been tipped to win the Artist of the Year. That's what a lot of people are saying. At the VGMAs. He was recently in Sierra Leone, performed to over 25,000 people. And when I had a chance to watch the video, I was like, wow, this is amazing. His name is Kuami Eugene, signed on to Lynx Entertainment. Now the family tells me that because of brand meaning Lynx are bringing out my Kwame, welcome to BTM Afrika.
Everything good.
Say this year, everywhere Kwame Eugene. What's the magic? Then I want
Yeah, I think it's the work and it's cause Ghanaians chose to support the movement. So yeah, I say thank you.
It's your baby. And it's working.
It's working. God is doing a lot in my life.
Let's look at Kwame Eugene. I know there are people who perhaps all they heard of is bam, there's a certain Kwame Eugene. Tell us the story. That Fadama boy who got signed to Lynx Entertainment. How was the journey? How was the story like?
It's been a process. Being in the ghetto for a very long time, walking on the streets, trying to raise money to record from studio to studio, sleeping from studio to studio, to starting my own studio because I didn't have money anymore to be paying for my songs.
Okay.
So like me going to MTN in the car, me meeting Richmond Son has been a process that I keep learning to do every single day when I think about it. But finally we are here. So that's been this whole journey. There's been struggle.
Yeah.
But I'm here today.
Of course, there's been struggles, but tell us, that journey, over what space of time? Was it just a 1 year thing, a 2 year thing? How you started the music?
Yes, but I started this music thing when I was really young, like 15, 16. So I hustled for like 4 or 5 years.
But at least even for 5 years, I think that's cool because there are people who have done that for 10 years, nobody is.
Because they didn't start when they were young.
They didn't what?
They didn't start when they were young.
Or there are people who started during the Akidi time and they still don't have anyone to help them now.
That's why I keep saying that I keep learning to go.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And getting on to Lynx Entertainment, I don't want to go back to, yes, we've heard all the big songs. This year, like I said, has been phenomenal. One thing that people look at is saying Kuami Eugene is or should be ranked the Artist of the Year. How do you feel when people say that you should be going for the Artist of the Year or you should become the Artist of the Year? When you hear that, how do you feel?
I feel good. I feel that Charlie, you're working and people are proud of you. People are rooting for you to be Artist of the Year. But all I keep saying is I think I've worked enough, but I can't be in any position to say that, this year give me Artist of the Year because I deserve it. Yeah, all I can do is just be hopeful and wait for good things that will come my way. So if it's part of the good things that's going to come my way next year, I'll give glory to you.
But are you looking forward to that?
I'm actually focusing on High Life Artist of the Year more than Artist of the Year because I've been doing High Life music for some time now and I'm still waiting for High Life music, so I would rather choose High Life Artist of the Year. I'm not saying I don't like Artist of the Year, but my focus is on High Life Artist of the Year.
Wow, somebody will be looking at it saying, really? Because Artist of the Year is like, you're taking the crown, the whole country, so why wouldn't you focus on that then?
But the country do High Life and I cherish High Life music, so I would rather be rooting for that more.
That's why here you see High Life.
High Life music.
That's the Rockstar we are talking to on BTM Afrika. If you want to check us out, just get on Facebook. We've got NYDJ. Get on Twitter. We've got NYDJ Live. Same on the Instagram. BTM Afrika as well. Africa is spelled AFRIKA. Just check us out and know what's going on. Now let's look at this particular year and the music you've released and all that. At a point, you were accused of perhaps stealing a song or lifting a song or something, and you walk into the studio, you come back and you say, "Wish me well." Was that to rebut what people have been saying?
No, it was. I did that song just to remind people that you don't know what people go through when you say things about them, and you should learn to know the actual thing that is happening.
Okay.
You should learn to know the truth of every single case, every single matter that you hear before you utter a word about it. And knowing where we come from, people barely do that.
Yeah.
If they hear something about you,
they
don't want to ask what happened, what went into what and what. They just talk, criticize, and if you don't have, if if you don't hold yourself in an esteem that people can barely pull you down, you can fall down automatically by yourself. And it is a bad thing that I've been going on. It's affected a lot of people. But I've seen musicians enter this game and they have just one song. People start talking about them and they're not going to hit again. So me not wanting people to apply it to me or to someone else coming, I have to point people that you should learn to wish people well so they can also wish you well.
Obviously, I don't know what you get if you try to bring people down. So I don't know why people always want to bring that. But you know, there are people who find their excitement in bringing people down. That's when they feel happy. Yeah, my
so now share on. I been on them but I mean, I don't do them anything, but I mean that's how the world. Everyone can't be positive. We are also near the kakra. So I mean, let's just be hopeful. It's good that we have been able to work on the good side of whatever is happening and we are focusing and getting us somewhere. One
other thing, which obviously I know you are doing well with the music, but one other thing that people have actually gone social media always, and that's been back to back. I don't know how that gets to you when somebody says, Kuami Eugene, and I tell you what they call stage. That's people keep talking about that. I mean, do you hear those things? Do they get to you?
And I hear them. It doesn't get to me because I'm here. Because I mean, also I don't tell you what to wear. But because I'm in a higher position, or wherever I find myself, you think, oh, this boy is getting high. She wants something good. She uses money to buy clothes. They'll be the same people to tell me some years back when I fall down, I have no money to push my music anymore. So many years ago, I say, shoes I can sell. And I mean, so I can't please all of them. So sometimes I forget. I just focus on me. At least I'm not naked.
But has it really hit? Because I remember once I saw a tweet where you said that you thank God that at least you are wearing something and you're happy. I think somebody sent a tweet.
Yeah, somebody, and I was
some time back you couldn't buy.
Most of them, if you go check their bag and you look at their pictures and they are not wearing anything nice either. Do you get it? But I mean, because I don't have your time to come and tarnish your name, but you have the time to come and tarnish my name. It is just like that. So I just keep it like that. But sometimes some people need to be taught a lesson. I mean, this time that you're wasting, be wise. I've been able to do something with my life, do something with your life as well. Let people talk about you too. It's important. Other than
some people say when you give those kind of replies on social media, some people say you are rude.
I'm wise. People don't get it.
Is that a Fadama boy in you?
Yeah, there is a Fadama boy in me that I mean, you don't allow people to just jab you and go scot free.
Yeah.
And especially when you know you're not wrong. And people just come and say, you see how Obitimi in frustration free in the field.
Not their boss
social media say, I quit and I'm not so for no reason, like but where I come from, I don't see it as to be something that really hurts me or my soul, because I come from Fadama. It is a place where you wake up and someone intimidates you for.
So you need to be hard.
So challenges need to be hard. And most of the things I see on social media, I've met them in real life. I see people who tell you, like when I was starting it, one woman told me that when they want border man this year, she didn't see where we are. So don't border man.
Really?
I went to tell my mom, so why will you ever down? Oh, they be on a man not too, you can see me. That is where I come from. Before Sorano, I get close to you and jab you. And to me, when I see those things on social media, I've been through it before, it's just But some people need to be taught a lesson. I'm just teaching you that this time that you're using to tarnish somebody's name, do something better with it. I mean, let me retweet you speaking something good of somebody.
Yeah.
And it will bring blessings to your life.
I think it's good when we lift each other up. It's better that way. Yeah. Now, one other thing, I know I've been focusing on what people are saying, what's coming up on social media and all that. It has to do with performance. I know throughout the year, I mean, you've done so many shows. What's the highest you've done in a month?
It's kind of like 15 in a month. 15
shows in a month. And what's the least you take? Or I should be asking our best that way.
That's wow. And you know some questions are classified. You know?
I know it's all dependent, perhaps show.
Where how far the show is, how close the show is. If I'm not gonna stress myself by football, that I can just go play some 50 cents football right there. And other than that, a show in somewhere really far, have to fly. It depends.
Okay. Now playing 15 shows within a month. I know you are very vocal, so doesn't that play strains on on your vocals and all that, and your ability to perform show after show?
I was on a radio station today, yesterday, and one DJ was like, Charlie, it's not like when we listen to your songs and you come to the studio and you sing, it's just the same. And me, quite, I feel it's nicer without the mixing from the studio. Like you sound really nice in person. And I was telling them that this is like I just came back from London. I've done like 10 shows and I'm still singing like this. You get it's constant practice and it's been part of me. If I know that if I sing and I'm not going to get my voice anymore, I'll stop and wait and sing some other day. You get it? It's something that people say down and prepare. And if it affects me, I wouldn't be here today because I've done lots of shows. And December is coming.
And I know December is even
I've got like 20 to 25 shows for only December. And it's crazy. December, and when we add next year from February to March, we have like 30 to 35 shows.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but I'm still working on it. I work on my voice. I take some lime and I take certain things that keeps my voice so that I won't lose my voice for the other show. So
One thing two people have said, and I read comments. I remember when I posted an image of myself and you this morning on social media. One of the big guys that I know, he's worked with. He's a legend in the whole thing. He plays a keyboard. That's protege. Was actually suggesting that in as much as you are good, you work on your performance. Have you heard that as well? I mean, people say, okay, you are good. I mean, there are days, just like anybody, there are days you have a good day, there are days you have a bad day.
No, you see, our line of work, you get lots of advice from people from every angle. Yeah, so normally, when a Richie Mensah told me that I should work on my vocals, I really have to go and work on it because it's Richie Mensah. Yeah. When Samini tells me that, Charlie, work on your performance, you should do this. He's Samini, he's a good performer. That's why he's telling me that. I don't get it when a DJ tells me, Charlie, work on your performance. You have to go and work on your DJ skills. There's someone ahead of you.
You know, but then,
I understand. People are watching, like they need to enjoy, but they are not complaining. But one person sitting somewhere because you didn't jump and he wanted you to jump, he's not happy about it.
So you think it has to do
You can't please everybody.
It has to do with individual opinions rather than, but what if it's coming in as a consensus where you've seen maybe so many people come at that?
Yeah, when so many people comes at that, then you take it as okay, it's getting serious. Then you should see a performer to tell you, okay, do this. But when you have one person, two people telling you that, oh, I think you should do this, I think you should do this, and you say you listen to all of them, you end up by everybody telling you, oh, these days your performance, they are jumping too much. Because someone told you that, telling you, I'm not on stage, you get it. We don't try and satisfy one person in our game, else it will mess everything up.
You are with a record label that has produced amazing talent. You are signed on to Lynx Entertainment. You have Kitty there, who's also another wonderful singer, another wonderful musician. All throughout, we've heard you do something with Miss V. You've done other collaborations, other features. What's happening between you and Kitty?
You're cool.
You're cool.
Like super cool.
But how come musically we've not heard anything from you guys? I think that's a project somebody really want to look forward to.
We're actually working on a project like that for next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so with all the Buhari we're just keeping it together and come up with an EP together like Ghanaians next year in Africa. Like we want something worldwide. That's why we're taking our time to work on it.
So it's a Kitty Kuami Eugene EP.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you started yet?
We started recording like 3 songs already.
Oh wow.
Before next year. Yeah.
Wow. So guys, you heard it here first. There's a Kitty Kuami Eugene EP coming out from Lynx Entertainment, and they want to take on Africa. High life music is something that's been owned by Ghanaians, but it seems gradually Nigerians have taken over, rebranded, got to Afrobeat, Afropop and all that, and it's all over. Where do you find yourself in that, especially when you are considering being the High Life Artist of the Year, and you are one of the artists who is really holding on to High Life right now?
I feel right now we have a tool that we should really protect because our kind of our life that we are doing is actually working. Once again, it's working for the Ghanaian market and it's going, and because all over the world, Africa, everywhere you pass. Recently, Amazon, the main office of Amazon, they were playing Angela in loudspeakers.
Wow.
And it's crazy, this is worldwide. Yeah, so that should tell you how far kind of how life is going, so we should hold on to it. So we're not thinking about who owned it first and who came and took it from who, and we should just focus on whatever we are doing right now, and our Ghanaian citizens should support what we started right now to push us to some elevation where we can say that okay, now we are there, and any single person who is rising can join us, because now it's like it's just Kuami Eugene Gidi Kim Promise girl songs.
Yeah.
But there should be a position whereby we've been able to conquer Africa to an extent where every single talent that is down here can just join us in mainstream and go shoot out for the person as well.
Okay, so Kuami, recently you featured Davido on a song. I mean, Davido is one of the biggest, from Africa, if I should say.
Yeah.
Now you featured him on a single. Tell me, how did that come about? How did you feel working with Davido?
It felt great working with Davido because he's a big piece. He's a whole product that every single African will need on a song. So I actually first had a call from Davido and I was shocked. I was like, yo, let's do a song
So
together.
he reached out to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, truthfully, he reached out to me. He was like, let's do a song together. I was so excited because it's Davido.
Yeah.
And I felt good because someone like Davido has actually recognized your talent and he's like, let's do a song together. That means you have some small impact somewhere as well.
You have an impact, not really small.
So I was so excited. We jumped in the studio. We were in London together. We recorded there, and he actually paid for the video.
Whoa.
Yeah, he paid for the video. Meiji is out and it's doing well. I want to say thank you to the video wherever you find the song. He's a legend. So it puts me on some higher ground, and we finally have the video of the song, and things are going well.
Now let's look at Africa and conquering Africa. High Life has a role to play. Where do you really want to see yourself in the next few years? Because for some artists, winning the topmost artist of the year is enough for them. But where do you want to see yourself, especially when you have performed in Sierra Leone to over 25,000 people who do not understand Cree, but were still singing to the songs you were performing? Where do you want to see yourself in Africa and even the world at large?
100% happy. I want to take Ghana to the extent where we can say that, oh, okay, an African has been able to get here as well. So that is my dream. I want to get somewhere, feel domes, feel auditoriums, like everywhere I go, get a bigger name. Push Ghana to the world. Global wise, somewhere really far and really great that we can say that, okay, an African has been able to get in, and that African is a Ghanaian. It's Kuami Eugene. So I have a big dream.
Let's talk about the album, the Rockstar album. 13 tracks, 5 already released. I've had the privilege to listen to the entire album, and I love that one, that typical High Life song. What's the title? Boko. Played on radio and the response was amazing. I saw somebody tweet and say he's going to buy the album just because of that single he said.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
And this afternoon when I was coming here, somebody tweeted and said, where can I get that? So I'm like, wait till the album is out before you can buy it. Yeah. So talk to us about the album. 13 tracks, what went into it and all that.
13 tracks, hard work went into it. Dedication and time, perseverance, and the whole Lynx Entertainment team behind supporting this whole project, and finally it's out here and we're about to blast it. So we are just hoping for it to do a work, but we everywhere this December have the song flag system and push it out.
Alright guys, so we've been speaking to Kuami Eugene. As you heard, the Rockstar album coming out 15 December, and then you guys need to go check it. 13 tracks on the album, amazing one. But Kuami, before you go, the last single you dropped of the album was Walai. You want to do a piece of it for us? Because I'm sure.
Even try we, Walai. Even try we, man go shy, man go die. Odo, baby shine baba. Odo, I'm a little dear girl. So my baby, call me daddy. Don't you worry, go down for me. So my baby, call me daddy, don't you worry, go down for me. If them try we, Walai, them try we, man go shy, man go die. Rockstar.
So I wanted to try something, but I will just mess the thing up. So I wouldn't dare do that. But Kuami, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much, Envy.
BTM Afrika. We wish you the best. If there's anything for us to support, why not? Just
of course, I'll call you, your family, man.
Definitely. I mean, they now tell me that, oh, now, yeah.
Yeah, do give me 10%. Rockstar, number one.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Just subscribe to our channel and keep enjoying all that we've got for you. That's Kuami Eugene. Social media handles?
At Kuami Eugene, Kuami Eugene, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Amazon, Snapchat.
Don't mind it. We are done. Thank you very much for watching.